What's up guys, SkittleRampage here. So today we have the top 10 anime Funko Pops of 2022. Let's check it out. Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. I hope your day is going well. Drop a comment down below. Are you enjoying the holiday season? I would love to hear from you. Now, today we are going to be talking top 10 anime Funko Pops of 2022. This was no easy list to create. I promise you, it was no easy list to create. Funko put out a ton of heat this year. Now for our question of the day, comment down below your personal top 10 favorite anime Funko Pops of this year. Now as a reminder, I did create the opposite version of this video, the top 10 worst anime Funko Pops for 2022, so make sure to check out that video as well. So as mentioned, there were a lot of great contenders for the top 10 list this year. However, there are only 10 spots. So let's go over some of the honorable mentions. Here we do have some Boruto exclusives. Now we do have the Hokage Deluxe set. 3 of the Hokages were announced this year. We are still waiting on the other 4. While the Hokage Deluxe set is really awesome, I feel like this is one of those things where you need to see all the pieces together to kind of make a final judgment call, as well as we did also have the Tobirama and Hashirama 2-pack of the Hokage, so this also felt kind of unneeded, but it is a really great diorama piece. As well as the Sasuke Chalice Chase, that one had a very unique and very interesting glow. For One Piece, we do have Samurai Brook and Samurai Chopper. I thought these were absolutely phenomenal molds, and a lot of people do love them. I think they would have been really awesome as metallic commons. That would have been great. More honorable mentions, we do have the 5-headed dragon Yu-Gi-Oh pop, as well as the Edward Elric chase. Personally, that Edward Elric is definitely one of my favorites this year. The alchemy circle details are just awesome. For Black Clover here, we did have Mereoleona with that double glow, which is a really nice touch, as well as we do have the Jack the Ripper Winter Convention exclusive. Both of these were some of the best Black Clover exclusives this year. Now these two might surprise you, but we do have the NYCC Goku Ultra Instinct sign, as well as the Killua Glow chase there. Now as much as I love Goku and Killua, I have to say some of the pops were just better in detail to make it on the list and bump them down. Goku is a phenomenal mold, don't get me wrong, it's a great NYCC exclusive and we weren't expecting to see it at all. I love the rips and tears in the clothing, the battle damage look, the aura around him, I think it looks great. And Killua Godspeed is an all-around great mold and has a really cool glow to it, but again, they're honorable mentions this time around. For My Hero Academia, we do have the Tomura chase there from Entertainment Earth, probably the best variations of Tomura. However, compared to some of the other pops on the list, he just didn't make the cut. And next to him, we do have Twice with his chase variant. Here we do have Hanako-kun with his chase variant. Now in the chase variant, he does have his knife only, so that's a pretty simplistic chase, but still pretty neat. And then we also do have Ukiura from Bleach. Now, with Ukiura, this one was kind of tough because personally I do like his character. However, the mold is pretty basic when you really look at it, to be honest. It's just his character, nothing more, nothing less with that one. But don't get me wrong, his mold is fantastic and the colors are amazing. But I think if they maybe added his green eyes and put him in a battle pose, he might have stood a better chance. And lastly, we do have Jujutsu Kaisen here, and we do have Gojo Hollow Purple there. This one is a really great pop. You have the purple tinted hair as well as the bright blue eyes there. The eyebrow detail is really nice as well. Then you have the hollow purple in his hand all around. This would have made for a really cool and interesting glow-in-the-dark feature. I do feel like maybe his eyes and the purple on his hand. That's not the route they went with, but I feel like it could have been a cool glow. And beside Gojo, we do have Megami with Toads there. I felt like this one was a little bit more of a unique exclusive versus kind of being like over the top like some of the other exclusives we got this year, but I think it was really cool of Funko to actually incorporate a different version of this character like that. So those were all of our honorable mentions this year. Let me know down below if you guys agree or disagree on some of those. Now, jumping into our top 10 list this year, at the number 10 spot, we do have the Hashirama and Tobirama 2-pack here. Now, in this 2-pack, you do have Hashirama in Sage mode, and then Tobirama kind of just chilling there, to be honest, with some hand signs up. Other than that, I feel like he is a pretty simplistic pose, and I was a little hesitant to put this one on the list for that very reason, because this felt like a really weird 2-pack to have one in Sage mode and then one just kind of standing there. Overall, these could have been 2 commons or 2 separate exclusives, or Tobirama even a common and Hashirama an exclusive. But as I go along in the video, if you compare these to some of the other ones that we're about to discuss, they just kind of fell short in some detail. But I'm hoping in the future with these 2 characters specifically that Funko can incorporate some of the awesome moments that they had in Naruto. At number 9, we do have Hawks from My Hero Academia, the Chow's Collectibles Flocked exclusive. Now this is Hawks in a flying battle pose holding 2 feathers, getting ready to attack. I think the flock job on this one is absolutely fantastic, and I do feel like Funko captured his character detail pretty much down to the T with this mold. And then you also have the really great common counterpart, but personally I do like the exclusive more. And I won't lie to you guys, this one was actually a last minute addition right before this video. I was running some polls on Instagram just asking you guys how you felt about this against Goku Ultra Instinct, because because the Ultra Instinct signed Goku was actually going to be in this spot, but I traded him for Hawks last minute because I was kind of feeling like Hawks had more detail. In the number 8 spot, we do have Luck Voltia from Black Clover, the AAA anime exclusive, and this one does have a Glow Chase variant here. So, the reason he is at number 8 is, one, he does have a great amount of detail. As you can see, he does have that lightning armor chase where he is in a downward attacking pose, and it's glow in the dark. I really like that Funko decided to actually make the chase completely different this time around because they usually don't do that much anymore. And I do feel like this was probably the best Black Clover exclusive this year so far. I'm sure we're going to get some really great ones next year, but I felt like Luck Voltia was the best out of the multiple exclusives we did get. Now at number 7, we do have Sukuna from Jujutsu Kaisen, the deluxe here. Now this one does also have a Walmart glow-in-the-dark exclusive counterpart here. However, I am going to put these two together given it's kind of like a chase situation here where we just got a random exclusive later on that we weren't really expecting. I honestly think the glow-in-the-dark variant is a nice touch to the pop, but at the same time it doesn't really make sense and it's not exactly true to the character. So mostly his mold got him his placement. Over at the number 6 spot, we do have the Might Guy 8 Inner Gates glow exclusive from Chow's Collectibles. Now, obviously this is a fantastic moment from Naruto. You have the flames all around him in an attack launch pose here, the red hair, the red eyebrows, and then you can see in the glow his eyes are blue and the red flames and hair and eyebrows glowing all around him. It definitely makes for a really cool glow-in-the-dark pop. Though personally I do feel like they could have taken a step even further with this pop and made it much more detailed than it is, like adding the cracks in his face. I think that would have been really awesome, but for what it is, I think it's great still. In the number 5 spot, we do have Madara, Sage of Six Paths. I do feel like this one had more detail than Might Guy, so that is why he is above him, but no knocks to Might Guy, he's still a fantastic pop. But taking a look at Madara, he does also have the glow-in-the-dark variant, which is really nice because it is a full body glow. Then you have the Rinnegan detail there, the horns, the long white hair, the staff. I could go on and on about this pop. And even if you take away the glow-in-the-dark feature on this pop, I think Funko killed it with the attention to the character detail on Madara. At number 4, we do have Battle Levi from Attack on Titan, the Alliance Entertainment exclusive. Now, taking a look at this pop here, you can see that there is no question that this pop has an insane amount of detail in the rushing action pose, the blood all around his face, all around his blades, the dust kicking up from him moving so fast. However, one big important detail is that blood. It's Bloody Levi, Battle Levi, whatever you refer to it as. And the blood detail in this one isn't exactly amazing because they went with a really, really light red for some reason. The only thing I can guess on that is it's supposed to be dried Titan blood on his face. However, for the actual pop mold, I do feel like they should have just went with a darker red to really make the bloody red pop in his face more. And given that is one of the biggest details on this pop, I did actually have to knock him down a spot because he was going to be in the top 3, but still an amazing mold and personally probably in my top 5 this year. Guys, we are now in the top 3 anime pops of this year. So at number 3, we do have fully holified Ichigo, also known as Vosto Lorde Ichigo here. This pop is one of my favorites this year. Absolutely, I love this freaking pop so much. And it does have a glow chase there. I don't fully agree with the color they chose for the chase. I feel like it should have been red, or maybe he should have had some kind of red aura. They definitely could have done it a little bit better, but still, not much better, because this is amazing. And I can't physically show you it here, guys. If you don't own this, I highly recommend it. The bone teeth there look so realistic, and they have black shades to them. He does have the hole in his chest that I feel like a lot of people miss because the chin is a little bit longer, so it kind of covers it. The hair detail looks nice. The horns look amazing. The sword in the hand. I think this is just one of the best pop molds of 2022, period, and had to be in the top 3. At number 2 on our list, we do have Naruto as Ninetales, the LACC exclusive here. As you can see with this pop, there's so many minor little details, it's just great. You have the red eyes, you have the claws on his fingers, then you have the explosive chakra all around his base. The wood paneling detail from the bridge is a really nice touch. You also have all the tails all around him in the attacking berserk pose he's in, and he does look menacing with that stare. Now the only thing you can really say about this pop is the fact that it's not technically anime accurate. However, that aside, this is still one of the best detailed molds that Funko has made this year, and people are lining up for 4 hours to get this at LACC exclusive, so that doesn't lie in itself. Now obviously you probably guessed number 1 by now, it's blatantly obvious, and I couldn't not put it there. So, at the number 1 spot we do have Pony from My Hero Academia. What?
Sir, I think somebody in the office was playing a practical joke on you. That is not what you wrote for the number 1 spot.
I appreciate the real list, Josh. Thank you so much. Sorry guys about that. Now, at the number 1 spot is Luffy on Going Merry and Luffy with 1,000 Sunny. Obviously, these two pops, I don't really even need to describe them. The detail alone. The funny thing about both these pops is that I wasn't expecting to get them back to back like that from 2 different Comic-Cons. It was truly crazy. Now, the reason I'm putting both at number 1 is I just didn't want one of them to take up another spot on the list. I felt like plenty of other pops definitely deserve to be on the list. And I won't lie, 2023 is definitely gonna have to step up their game after Funko released these 2 ships. Okay guys, those were the top 10 anime Funko Pops for 2022. Let me know down below in the comments, did you agree or did you disagree? Would you change some slots around, or do you think it's perfect as is? Now, even though these lists are really hard to make, I still enjoy making them every single year because I get to reflect back on all the amazing stuff Funko has created in that year. Okay, so I've taken enough of your time today. Thank you so much for watching this video. Truthfully, it's been a great year for anime and I can't wait for 2023. Now, to end off the video, I do want to say a big shout out to all the wonderful Patreon supporters of the channel. Thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate your love and support towards myself and the channel. If you guys want to check out the Patreon, the link is down below. We have a Patreon-only Discord where we share a lot of information, news, restocks, updates, links, and more. We also have a Facebook group with over 15,000 members that's buy, sell, and trade, and make sure to be following me on all my social medias at SkittleRampage over on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and my Facebook page to stay up to date. Alright, love you guys, see you guys in the next one, see you guys later, bye.